Hey guys, so I haven't really done much with my YouTube channel. It's just sitting there wasting server space. I'd like to apologize first off if I get carried away. I mean, the average attention span is like 6 minutes or 3 if you have ADHD or something like I do. So I figured I'd do something with my YouTube channel. I only have one video, so why not start here with reviews? I know everybody makes a review video, but I've never seen one that was very comprehensive about this thing, or you know. So I was searching around doing some research, so I figured I'd do a review on it. So it's 3-stage, whatever that means. That's their marketing gimmick. So it's 520 CFM at 160 miles per hour. So it's not the fastest, but this is basically the velocity of the air, and this is the density of the air from what basic understanding. So you want to really be concerned with this number right here. This is very high for a handheld leaf blower, not like a backpack one. So this is the density of the air. So this is like the charge of the air that's coming out of the end. So it's like you can, it's like a turbocharger on a car, or like a blower on a heater. Yeah, but you gotta have the velocity to back this up. See, you gotta have the velocity to back that up. So 160 miles an hour is not too bad. That's pretty fast air coming out. So you could have air coming out very fast, but you'd need to have it come out faster if this was lower. So this would have to be 200, and if this was 400 CFM, this would probably have to be about 240 miles per hour to make up for that. So this does pack a pretty good punch. I've used leaf blowers before, and I'm very impressed with this. I'd say this could be comparable to like a a lower end or mid grade backpack blower. You might call BS on that, but I'll show you. Comes with a little thing of ethanol, protection, 2-cycle oil. Yeah. So it's a beautiful day out here in New Hampshire, as Adam Sandler would say. So this is it right here. It's not very big. It's probably about 3 feet long. It's very light. It's got an anti-vibration handle right here. It starts relatively easy. I mean, it's kind of a pain to get it started. It doesn't start in a couple pulls like anyone would like. But yeah, so I've almost went through an entire tank of gas with it, and I have like a little, I have 1.65 acres or something like that, or 1.68, and like 1.5 is all open land, basically, like this, besides the house and the carport on it. So I started blowing some leaf pile so I can suck it up with the bagger. I've been slowly repairing this lawn. I'm going to replace all the grass with some perennial ryegrass because it's very good grass for New Hampshire. It's invasive grass though. I got some crabgrass here I got to take care of, but this I put it on a mixture of 2-in-1 Pennington, and it started spreading onto my walkways, and some of it spread over here, so you got to be careful with it because it does spread, and it will actually choke out weeds. because it grows roots on the top and the bottom. So without further ado, I'll show you how this thing works. Set you down for a second. running out of gas. You heard it choke out a little bit when I first started it. It was a little low on gas. I'm impressed at how much or how little gas it uses, though. But yeah, it's very lightweight, and as you can see, it does a decent job. It was only 120 bucks. So what I'm doing now is towards, it's almost September. I'm getting ready to plant more grass in these areas right here. We bought the house in November, and it really wasn't taken care of by the previous owners because they're in the middle of selling, and we were in the middle of buying. So there's a bunch of dense leaf cover, and it was starting to decompose on these areas down here. But I pushed most of these leaves over here with it, and this is all thick. So it actually picked up the layer of dead leaves, soaking wet leaves, decomposing leaves, and pushed them. And I was pretty impressed. Usually more calculative with my strategy of leaf blowing, but I just randomly blew some leaves all over the place. I'll pick it up later. But it's good for the garden too. Some of you might not know that wind, you don't want to obviously blow your roots out. But strong wind is good for plants, and it helps provide a healthy stalk, because the wind actually strengthens, they get thicker stalks. Blew most of its thatching out. The lily beetles attacked my lily plants, so now they're stick plants. I've been dealing with grasshoppers and crickets and slugs, all kinds of stuff. Now I gotta get rid of these weeds. But I think that the leaf blower does a great job. I got tired of raking real fast. I wake up on my days off. As soon as I wake up, I get to work. There's a lot to be done. That's how you live long. When I get out of work, I work again. So all this lawn was bare, all bare spots. So I gotta fix it. It needs to be done. Can't be sitting here with a nice house and have your lawn looking like it's a middle-aged man. And you can see this, the neon green grass patches are the new, it's the new growth. That's the perennial ryegrass. It's very bright green. And this, where all the new growth was, I reseeded it. Japanese maple tree. I reseeded it, and all this stuff was just bare. I raked up all the thatching. I got a dethatcher from my riding mower. I got one of those too. I'll do a review on that maybe. It's a Poland Pro. Basically a Husqvarna or Husqvarna, whatever you want to say, with different badge on it. I also bought a Poland Pro chainsaw with I'm very impressed with the Poland Pro stuff. Normally you'd just keep on pooling and you'd be a Poland Pro in no time with their chainsaws, but Yeah. Read it. This is a nice little lawn tractor. It's got CVT, it can mow in reverse. Replace the headlights with LED. But we'll save this for a later review. My favorite thing, besides mowing in reverse, is it doesn't have a transmission to shift gears. This is backwards, and this is forwards. And the harder you press the backwards or forwards, the faster you go. When you let off, it stops. Yeah. Convenient. And it's got a cup holder. And that's not a beer holder. I don't encourage drinking and driving. Plus, your beer goes flat. That's not good. Well, not really sure how you turn the camera around, but thanks for watching.